The Genius of GK Chesterton, 7 thought-provoking and essentially English works of wit, wonder and whimsy, by GK Chesterton, narrated by Charles Featherstone. Introduction. The Genius of GK's wit, wonder and whimsy. The only excuse for the scraps that follow is that they show what can be achieved with a commonplace existence and the sacred spectacles of exaggeration. GK Chesterton, Tremendous Trifles, 1909. Gilbert Keith Chesterton, 1874 to 1936, remains a paradox of English letters, a theologian who wore motley, a polemicist who distrusted politics, and a cultural diagnostician whose prescriptions involved more paradoxes than answers. While contemporary audiences largely associate him with the Father Brown stories, this collection illuminates the breadth of a writer whose essays, poetry and social critiques dissected Edwardian anxieties with a scalpel edged in laughter. From the foibles of progressivism to the metaphysics of patriotism, Chesterton's work insists that truth resides not in grand abstractions, but in tremendous trifles. We present 7 seminal works: essays dissecting fads with the gravity of a laughing gargoyle, a novel where rebellion rolls on an ale cart, and an epic poem chanting England's soul. Chronologically ordered, they trace Chesterton's war on 2 foes, the arrogance of progress and the blindness to miracles in a chalk circle. Chesterton's genius lies in his joyful defiance of reductionism. He saw the cosmos in a chalk circle, chivalry in a pub sign, and eternity in a nursery rhyme. This audiobook collection, spanning columns that tickle the intellect, a novel roaring with rebellious song, and an epic poem ablaze with spiritual valor, invites listeners to become ocular athletes. To see, as he did, the universe in a blade of grass, and fight for it with a grin. As this series proves, one need not choose between wit and wisdom. In Chesterton's world they waltz together, forever pointing heavenward like his beloved gargoyles. The books. Tremendous Trifles, 1909, London Daily News columns. These 39 essays transform daily ephemera, a piece of chalk, a bedpost, a train delay, into portals to the infinite. With his signature sacred spectacles of exaggeration, Chesterton argues that true sight requires staring fiercely at the ordinary until it erupts into the extraordinary. As one reviewer noted, his poetic and detailed descriptions of the world around him reveal uncommon wisdom. The essay A Piece of Chalk, where brown paper and coloured chalks become a manifesto for moral vividness, exemplifies his gift. The world will never starve for want of wonders, but only for want of wonder. Alarms and Excursions, 1910, London Daily News columns. Here Chesterton positions himself as a gargoyle carver on the cathedral of tradition, ugly, grinning, yet pointing heavenwards. These pieces defend localism, grey English skies, and the anarchic dignity of donkeys against encroaching modernity. The collection functions as a sporadic diary of a mind committed to restoring sanity in an age of fragmentation, a project Chesterton termed his life's work. The Ballad of the White Horse, 1911, epic poem. Chesterton's sweeping ballad reimagines King Alfred the Great's 9th century battle against Danish invaders. Blending myth, theology and thunderous rhythm, it depicts Alfred's despair transformed by a vision of the Virgin Mary rallying Saxons, Romans and Celts to defend Christian England at Ethandune. J.R.R. Tolkien privately critiqued its historical liberties, but admitted its brilliant smash and glitter of words, while Robert E. Howard, creator of Conan, enthused, "It's great." A landmark of Catholic literature, its cry against cultural annihilation echoes today. A Miscellany of Men, 1912, London Daily News columns. Chesterton turns his paradox lens on the old controversies of pre-World War I England: suffrage, labour strikes, imperialism, and the soul of democracy. Each essay dissects a man, the astronomer,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?